to talk to you to know where I stand with you and all over the Mandem, to be honest.
Where you stand?
Yeah.
In what sense?
In a lot of senses, like what you guys think, and if you guys have like an opinion or an agenda for me. Like I had a small talk with Patar about it.
What did Patar say?
He he said a lot of things actually. He just said you guys take a lot of time with things, and that I should probably talk to you about this, and then just gave me like his opinion and stuff.
The way it is it's a sticky one, really. The whole thing overall, because as you probably can tell, and you probably know, Mandem's pretty gate kept. You know, like it's not something that's just very easy to earn, establish, or whatever, right? And typically for me, for someone to make it, so to speak, all the way through, it requires a lot of vouchers from people around, which I don't request or ask for. It's something that naturally happens, right? So there's definitely people out there who I will spot, and I'll say, okay, I feel like they meet a lot of the things that I look for in someone, right? Like for me, I look for someone who brings vibes first as their primary thing. That's the main thing they bring is always vibes, and they gel nicely with the whole group. Because as you can know, anything like this, like it's a team, right? It's a family. So one person can break that whole unity. They can break everything about it.
Of course, yeah, I understand that. There's like a balance to it.
But obviously in a time like this, where there's all the spray things coming, this guy's fucking listening to our conversation.
Yeah, bap him out.
Yeah, walk away.
The fuck? Yo, he's fast as fuck.
Yeah, well.
Holy shit.
Oh, he really is going. He's got the burners on. Anyway, what was I saying? In this whole recent time, obviously, it's been a bit more of a time where that kind of criteria doesn't really work the way it used to, because you could argue we should be out here looking for people who have skill sets and stuff that's going to allow us to expand and whatever.
Yeah.
But it's sticky because as a leader, I'm someone who likes to make sure that everyone's kind of happy, you know?
I get that, yeah.
So I won't just like, I know you have skill sets and criteria that would be like, a lot of fucking gangs in the city would love to have you on board, right? Like, you're a fucking sick driver. As far as I'm aware, you're a good shooter, right?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a good shooter, yeah.
You know a lot of people in the city as well, which is also very important. I also think at times that's been noted as a downfall of yours. Is that you know a lot of people, and with those people, you tend to talk with those people. And sometimes things that you say to those people are things you shouldn't be saying to those people, if that makes sense.
I get
you're a very super friendly, you're a very friendly person who makes conversation, is very easy to talk to, which is one of the greatest things about you, but also could be a curse for you.
Yeah, and I talked to Patar about that as well, and
that's probably where. Sorry to interrupt you. That's probably where you've not had the vouchers that I'd expected you to have got from other people, because they spotted that too.
Yeah, I get you. And I'm not entitled at all. I don't think I deserve anything. I just thought I'd talk to you about this stuff because.
No, and this is also right. This is something.
Really confusing, right?
An issue on our side that I want to change from here on in, which has kind of all come through with this whole like new spray system and shit, is that I think on our side as well, we need to be a lot more transparent with how we do things, because this is something I could have told you a long time ago, and I knew about it from a long time ago. And at the same time, we should also be using MDMA, right?
Well, I mean, like I don't have an opinion on that.
I mean, yeah, but we need to utilize that and bring people in and give people a chance to prove themselves, right? And if they're not proving themselves or they're doing something wrong, I can tell them, hey, you're doing this wrong, and it gives them a chance to adapt and change, because that's also a very key skill set someone needs to be able to show they have, is right, the ability to adapt and the ability to fucking change their ways and prove themselves. Because in a city like this, you need to be able to adapt, right? In anything in life, you need to be able to adapt all the time. Don't evolve and become extinct, right?
That's true, yeah.
So yeah, with this whole war thing, we've been trying to work out what the fuck we're gonna do, and it hasn't really gotten to a point where we've spoken as a gang to actually be able to like decide how this all works. It's definitely getting to a point where I'm gonna start expanding the associate side of things to give people the chance they deserve to prove themselves. He's waiting for me to say, so how do you feel in general? Because I know you've been chilling with like Russ and shit, right, recently?
Well, they are very like, I'm gonna be transparent. They are very set on one thing right now, and I'm hanging with them because some of them are my like day one OGs. Like I've been friends with them for an entire year.
Okay.
So I just naturally mesh well with them, but I have been invited, and as of currently, I have declined the invite.
You declined the invite?
Yeah, but it's an open invitation, you know.
What's your reason for declining?
Well, there's several reasons. I don't know if I told you this before, but the only like I never wanted to join a gang before, and I've been here for like a year and like what 2 months now. And the only gang that I enjoyed being around and thought, you know, were more than just a gang were Mandem. That's to why I hung around when you asked me to, you know, chill with you guys when we were doing racing and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you, not for me being entitled or thinking I deserve something, just because I'm confused and I don't really know where I stand. Because like I have had like slight, you know, criticism and feedback from like you when we talked about the Guy Jones stuff, and Eli, which was also like a personification of that. And I think as of recently, I'm not loudmouth and I haven't been talking to a bunch of people. And when I am, I'm extremely careful with what I do say and what I do share and make sure it's actually things that I know I can talk about, which is normally just things about me or racing. But there's I'm at like this wall where I don't know what to do. Because I wanna make myself like known that, you know, I love you guys and you guys are sick. But I just feel as though like I can't push through the barrier of like proving myself, because I have no goal of like things to do. Like I helped you guys as much as I possibly could at this current moment. Like I shot against CG. I helped you guys in the seaside wall like as soon as I got asked to. As soon as like you guys offered me to do anything, I did it at the drop of a hat. Like the S plus boosts that I helped you guys with, or trying to show people how to lose like Air 1 and getaway driving. And I personally think like I've at least made friendships in Mandem. Like for instance, today, like this isn't me forcing or asking anything. Patar and Eli said they were gonna like they were very appreciative and they liked me and stuff like that, you know? And like it's not gonna unknown and they're gonna tell the boys about it.
Patar and Eli said that.
And then when I talked to Patar, when he called you, like he called you like mid-conversation, because he said, you know, he was gonna ask you to have a talk with me, because I said I was gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah.
He then said that he was gonna talk to all the boys, because he thinks highly of me, and then also Dean called me whilst we were doing the seaside fight, and also said he was gonna talk to the boys as well for me, but he's been away obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel as though I'm making an impact on some people,
but no.
But then like, for instance, like I think Adam just doesn't fuck with me right now, and Patar said, you know, he's a bit like the toughest cookie to crack.
Yeah, Adam is probably the hardest person. Adam and Dwayne will be the two hardest people you ever need to impress.
Yeah.
So say someone if they ever come to me and say that there's this person they like, it normally means that they really rate that person. But at the same time, other people in the gang might not rate that person as well, right? So for me, it's a case of like working out what works best across the group.
Yeah. But like, yeah, so like, it's not like I'm asking for a title or.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I told you, like, I think we're in a bit of a transitional period where we need to work out how we're going to go about things from here on in. So right now, I can't give you like some kind of straight answer, you know. I can let you know and be transparent with how I feel and what I've said, and the fact of like we're going to be changing how things work and opening a door a little bit to give people the chance to actually prove, and then that will obviously come with things and goals and shit to actually do, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
So then you wouldn't feel as lost.
Yeah, and that's what I do feel like right now.
There's someone else actually vouched for you, but they're not in the gang. One of your racing friends.
Oh yeah, he told me.
If you can think about who that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna talk to the boys anyway, and I have a few things I want to say regarding the whole thing, similar to what I've said to you, and how I want to go about moving forward, because I feel like it's necessary right now. And then maybe from there I can give you a much better answer and more clarity on everything, and you can feel like you're in a better place to work out what you want to do.
Okay, well I appreciate that.
I know it's not ideal, it's still fucking same place as you was, but
yeah, I mean, like the reasoning behind it right now is like, for some reason it's a lot more difficult to progress as like someone who is not part of anything right now.
Yeah, especially right now compared to before.
Yeah. And just like it's like I said to Patar, right? It's a lot easier if I know it's a no, or I know if I'm beating a dead horse, then, you know, like if there's actually like at least potential. But yeah, it's like I'm not like trying to pressure or like get a response or anything. Like I try to set the same to Patar. He just told me that I should say what I said to you, what I said to him to you, which was like, I'm not looking for a yes or no answer. I'm just like,
I'm just seeking clarity.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's really hard to know what the fuck I'm doing right and what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There needs to be more transparency, and that's why I want to do the whole MDMA shit and actually make it real, make it proper. Because I agree, because I can see it from your side, and if I was on your side, I wouldn't want to be on that side, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, what seems like a good process to us at the same time is very long for others, and it is very aimless and hopeless, and like you're just kind of waiting for no reason, you know?
Yeah. And I also like completely understand that like you're all about how they vibe and how they act within the family and you know, whether everybody meshes well with that person.
Uh-huh.
And I personally, like, I can't tell you, you know, if I do or not, because it's always like I can't read people's minds, right?
Yeah.
But I think I've left a good impression on most of the people in the Mandem. And I'm definitely like, you know, I'm not trying to be like keen or over the top anymore, because I'll admit at the start I was like very like, I got to do this to prove myself, and
Yeah.
the realization to myself at least was, you know, that's kind of just cringe, to be honest. And Ved like actually gave me like a good bit of advice, like just to stop trying so hard to be something when you're already your own person, and just if it happens, it happens, you know.
True. That's pretty actually a good bit of advice, as dumb as that guy is sometimes.
He's a
Ved.
fucking idiot, but I love him.
That's right. That's right.
It's important.
But yeah. I mean, right now, there's not much else I can say, you know, other than those simple things I've already said. I can't give you the straightest of answers. I can only give you, you'll get a straighter answer from me soon.
Well, I'm fine waiting.
Clearly, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been like what, like 3 or 4 months now. And I've been waiting like 6 or 7, right? But...
Is it awkward between you and Marie at this point or no?
No, not really. Not all, actually. I mean, the only thing that was awkward was not Marie, but Adam trying a bit and not realizing that we were not together.
So, okay,
And
a hypothetical situation here, right?
uh-huh.
You're at the Mandem block, you're chilling.
Yeah.
Suddenly you find out Adam is with your ex.
I could not give a single fuck.
Well, hand on heart, you don't give, not even like an
Hand
inch
on
who cares.
heart, I don't give a single shit.
Because I feel like if I was 20 on Milano, I'd still feel the type of way.
Well, I'm sorry, but I genuinely, hand on heart, could not give a fuck. She's a great person. I think she's sick. She fucked with my trust, so.
She fucked with your trust.
Well, yeah, she's thirsting on Adam on Twitter.
You know you're still together.
Yeah, fuck that.
So you like, you're just over her instantly.
It's not like I'm over her. But
That's what I'm saying. So surely that something inside you is still gonna hurt, no? Like if you're true to yourself, surely.
right, so if Maria and Adam hypothetically got together, right? It would hurt for like the realization and like the damn, she really was gonna go for that even when she was with me, right? But like affecting me as a whole, it wouldn't affect me at all. Like I wouldn't distance myself or leave or dip out or something just because she chose a different guy.
It's good anyway. Everyone in our gang's focused these days.
Are they?
Yeah.
Have you met Ved?
I've met Ved. I know Ved. That
Also,
guy is so
that he's
focused
trying
that
to
he can't even
fuck
talk
with.
to girls.
I mean, he's kind of got a cop fetish, doesn't he?
He's got a cop fetish or a cock fetish.
Every time I see him, he's talking to cops.
Oh, he's got a cock fetish.
He's trying to get
'Cause
candidates.
That's definitely true.
Then some other gal that he was talking to the other day, fucking Piper.
Oh, he's been trying to pipe Piper for a while. Then you realize he ain't the Pied Piper.
Dwayne as well. And even Vince has been acting up as well, actually, with Lucy.
See what you're doing here, though, right? You're questioning my gang members.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You
I'm
are.
just joking.
Because I said they were focused, and you're saying otherwise.
Yeah, well, if you
and
say
you're snitching on them, essentially, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could put it that way. But I was just messing around.
I know. Well, maybe those are the kind of things, you know. Live and direct.
I understand.
I hear it though. I hear it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is what, but also that was just fun.
Yeah, I know. It was just a good way to use an example straight away.
Yeah. I mean, I am always up to learn though.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can say really.
I mean, there isn't really much else to say right now, is there?
Not really, no. Other than the fact that your ex-girlfriend said that I was the least likely person she'd ever been there.
You're like her big brother. Why does that affect you?
It doesn't. But that means I'm below Francis. I'm below Abdul.
Nah, you're not.
I'm below Dave Perry.
You're not.
All those people should rather be with them than me.
Would you? So you're saying you'd rather go Alabama than let her go with Francis?
I ain't saying that, but you must think I was clapped the fuck.
You know what's peak though?
What?
That has a higher chance to.
Exactly. See. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
And that guy can't even fucking chat. He barely speak English to a girl.
True. But yeah, I'm not like sad or angry about the outcome of this conversation.
It's what you're just neutral.
I'm more like, I feel a bit more closure to it. I still have no idea what's gonna happen in the future, so. But trust me, if you like, you want me to, you know, if you say something for me to get better or improve upon, then trust me, I will try my hardest to do it.
Good old observatory, man. Lots of good and bad memories here.
What's the good memories?
Put my dick on Seaside's forehead.
My guy, okay. Fucking hell.
Got me talking.